Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking news here at 11. Neighbors stunned after a small plane crashes in the backyard of a home on Detroit's east side. It's been a pretty busy night here in the Local 4 newsroom as we're following several breaking news stories. Good to have you with us. I'm Kimberly Gill.
Good evening. I'm Karen Drew, sitting in for Devin Skillion tonight. That plane crash happened over on Dutchess Street near Kelly and Meringue, about a block from Denby High School.
Jacqueline Francis live at the scene. Jacqueline, thankfully, nobody seriously hurt in this.
It's truly remarkable. You guys have to see this. This is the best up-close shot we've had so far of the crash. You're looking at the nose of the plane. It just went into that fence there, sandwiched between two backyard garages. We also want to show you some video from right after that crash happened around 6 o'clock this evening, or actually I think even a little bit later than that. And in that video, you can see one of the passengers with just a few bandages on his elbows, but we're told no one was hurt. Both the men in that plane were able to literally walk away from the crash. No one else in the area was injured either, so that's good news. And now we want to get into what exactly happened. We know that the plane took off in Troy and they were headed for City Airport when they had to make an emergency landing. Initially, they were aiming to land in a nearby park. Of course, that didn't happen. They fell just short of that, just about one house away from the park. The homeowner in the backyard of where that plane crashed, well, she was shocked to get a call from her kids hearing that there was a plane in their backyard. You can only imagine the chaos and the confusion she came home to.
The people like, oh my God, oh my God. And I just came outside like, what happened? And I looked, it's like a whole plane. And I had to call my sister upstairs because I didn't know what was happening.
I get a call from my daughter and she tells me there's a plane in the backyard. I'm thinking she's talking about maybe like a drone or a little remote control plane. I see all these cars, all these police cars, all these fire trucks down here. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I pull up, I pull in the driveway and I go in the backyard and it's actually a full-size plane in the backyard next door to my house.
As you can see, there's really minimal damage to those garages and the fence. No power lines were even hit. One of the officials on the scene described it as the penny that fell perfectly from the sky. You can't ask for a better situation than no one getting hurt and really very few things damaged. We did get to talk to one of the men on the plane. He didn't want to go on camera, understandably, but he was making jokes. I'm sure the shock of it is going to still sink in, but just amazing to see those two men walk away from this plane crash tonight. We're live on Detroit's east side. Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Unbelievable. Jokes, the bandage on the elbow, all of this, and everyone's okay. All right, what a scene. Thanks, Jacqueline. We are also following some breaking news tonight out of northern Detroit, and that's where police are searching for the people who opened fire at a funeral home. The shooting happened during a visitation at the Andrews Funeral Home on Rosa Park Boulevard. The scene was littered with dozens of shell casings. Police tell us one person was shot. We do not know the victim's condition tonight, but we will bring you updates as we learn more. Breaking tonight, the U.S. House just officially passed the debt ceiling bill. It now heads to the Senate for final approval ahead of Monday's deadline.
The bill would raise the debt ceiling for 2 years. Some Republicans in the chamber have signaled they would not support the bill. The Senate is expected to vote on the measure within the coming days. We'll keep you updated on how that vote plays out. And we're also following breaking news in Detroit sports. The Pistons are making a splash in hiring a new head coach here.
Yeah, Bernie joins us now. This is set to be a really big hire for the team.
Yeah, financially.
Yeah, lots of money.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, you had the feeling something was about to break when The Athletic reported this afternoon the Pistons were in hot pursuit of Monty Williams. Tonight, they got their man. According to The Athletic, Williams gets a 6-year deal worth $72 million, average salary $12 million per year, the highest in the NBA. Moments ago, ESPN reported the deal is worth $78.5 million or $13 million per year. We've got highlights of Williams. Goes back with Troy Weaver to Oklahoma City, where he was an assistant coach, and Weaver was assistant GM. He was also a head coach in New Orleans for 5 years, 4 in Phoenix. He took the Suns to the finals in 2021. The deal is being finalized, according to The Athletic, and should be done in the next couple of days. Also, reportedly, owner Tom Gores played a huge role in the pursuit of Monty Williams, the Pistons' next head coach.
Wow.
It's
Incredible.
incredible. Well, you have to have an
is.
owner who's really involved,
Yep.
who wants to get him.
Yeah.
He's going
Spend
to
the
do what he
money.
had to do, and he did it.
Now we got to get players.
Yeah, absolutely. You can say all you want about what you pay a coach. If you ain't got the horses,
Yeah.
That's right.
it don't matter.
All right.
Thanks, Bernie.
Good point.
Thank you, Bernie. All right, tonight calls for change on the eve of a summer rate increase for all of us through DTE and Consumers Energy.
And get this, the rate increase goes into effect tomorrow. It comes after the utility's poor performance in February. We reported on that. Mara McDonald live at DTE headquarters for us tonight. Mara, there is still a push to force Lansing to hold both DTE and consumers accountable.
And that's exactly what went down in Pontiac tonight, Karen. A town hall trying to teach people how to exert that pressure. How do you do it? Well, you reach out to your state rep and your state senator. Let me show you. The misery of our February weather seems far removed on a 90-degree day like today, but for Sheila Kirkendolf, she remembers it all too well.
Yes, it was out for 6 days.
What did you do for 6 days?
I borrowed somebody's generator. I had a friend. They brought their generator and they let me use it.
Public furor over DTE's performance during that storm was loud and angry, so much so it mobilized various advocacy groups like the League of Conservation Voters to go out and hold town halls. The object, exert pressure on Lansing to force better out of the people we are forced to buy power from.
The problem is that they have not been performing how they should be. We have the highest rates in the Midwest, that's a fact, and we have the worst reliability when it comes to power outages in the Midwest as well.
It's not just the reliability issue, it's everything from billing to rate increases like what goes into effect tomorrow. A summer rate increase means all of us will pay more per kilowatt hour between 3 and 7 p.m. if you have DTE and between 2 and 7 if you have consumers. But realize DTE is also asking for a rate increase overall, but needs the approval of the Michigan Public Service Commission. Back here live, the dollar value on that suggested rate increase from DTE, $619 million. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, thank you, Mara. Also new tonight, police sharing some new information about an identity theft ring going on in Warren. Last October, Warren police investigated nearly 14 incidents with similar theft methods. 9 of those from Warren, 5 from other cities. Police found suspects compromised cell phone accounts to gather personal information, and then they would use that data to take over personal accounts and then create fraudulent accounts like food delivery and rideshare services, plus bank accounts. Police were able to identify these 3 suspects who have estimated to have obtained over $1 million from the victims involved. Tonight, they're behind bars facing a 20-year felony. Well, today was the first full day of the Mackinac Policy Conference.
Yeah, thousands of state leaders gathered to focus on solving the state's biggest issues. Mayor Mike Duggan talked about a new approach called a land value tax plan, and it places less of a burden on homeowners and more on owners of vacant land. Devin Scillian is there to wrap up the day and is looking ahead to tomorrow's discussion.
Karen and Kimberly, the theater here at the Grand Hotel now empty, but it's been a busy day here on day 1 of the policy conference, and it had its fair share of good news. Mayor Duggan arrived expecting to share a little bit of bragging rights over the city's 2nd straight drop in the unemployment rate, but
that's what I was going to tell you before 10 o'clock this morning. And today, the Department of Labor just released the new unemployment statistics. And at 4.2%, we just set a 33-year record.
He then went on to explain in great detail his plan for getting control of Detroit's mess of a property tax system. He wants to start taxing homeowners less and start taxing property owners, those of vacant lots, more. Governor Whitmer, meanwhile, was talking about how to keep our best and brightest at home.
You know, many think about going to Austin or Silicon Valley. Michigan actually has superior quality of life, lower cost of living, phenomenal offerings, but we got to be better at telling that story, and we've got to make sure that we have the strategy to concentrate those amenities that young talent is really expecting and looking for.
That was just ahead of her announcement of her Build It in Michigan proposal, focusing on people, projects, and places. So day 1 in the books. Busy day coming up tomorrow. I hope you will tomorrow, as many did today, join us for our live stream of everything going on here on Mackinac at Click on Detroit and Local 4+. Continuing to cover the Mackinac Policy Conference for 2023, Devin Scillian on Mackinac Island, Local 4.
Okay, Devin, thank you.